So just to give you an update on what's happening with my illness, I've now had it for about 10 months. It's basically this really bad ache that I get in my neck. It's sort of like, if you move it slightly either way, and it's constant, it's always there. Had it for about 10 months. It arrived with kind of flu-like symptoms, had some fevers with it, and I'm still producing this mucus now. So it's sort of like thick, globby, kind of like bitter tasting. The actual fevers subsided, but the aches in the neck, they persisted and carried on really. And then the aches have sort of gotten worse recently and spread down around the rib cage, sometimes around the heart. It sort of aches if I press in there. Also around the back area. And sort of giving me headaches as well over the last few weeks. And so I then contacted the doctors again to update them on the progress of the condition. The aches are getting worse, and they've tried me out on a new pain relief. I tried that. I've only tried it for one night, so I'll keep going with it, but I think it doesn't really prevent the pains actually. Sort of makes you feel a bit tired, I suppose. Maybe it helps sleeping, but the doctor was very nice. She said, they'd done some blood tests already. They hadn't been able to determine what it was, so there's no diagnosis. So they then said, the doctor said they wanted to do more tests, and they were suggesting doing a scan of the neck because that's where the pain is worse. I'm not sure whether that would show what's causing it, especially if it's a neck infection. I don't know, but I thought it's worth trying. But the doctor said under the current situation, it may not be possible. But they said they would try. They would contact the hospital and ask if they can do some tests. But I don't know if that's possible. A few months ago, they said that they were cancelling all appointments. And since I last spoke to the doctor on the telephone, not heard anything back from them. So I guess the news from that is that it's not possible at the moment, and they can't do any more tests at the moment. I'm a bit confused why that is, because the reports that I was getting is that hospitals are underwhelmed at the moment, and there are large numbers of unoccupied acute beds, but I don't know the reasons for that. But at the moment it's not possible, so it would seem, to get any testing done to determine the cause of the pain and to find out if there is any treatment. So there's nothing I can do really. Maybe contact the doctor at some point and to report if the symptoms change significantly. But it's been a gradual development, so not expecting any kind of significant changes. But if they do get a lot worse, then obviously I'll contact them. Also going to let them know how effective or not the pain relief is. See if they can perhaps prescribe something else that might help better, at least to deal with the pain, if not what's causing it. But I suppose it's just sort of waiting game and hoping that maybe eventually they might be able to sort of like do some tests and find out what the cause is. But at the moment, the doctors haven't got back to me, or the hospitals didn't get back to them, I suppose. So it would seem that there are no hospital appointments for long-term illnesses to find out what's causing them. So I don't know how widespread that is or not. I can't judge the situation for my own predicament. But I certainly have heard anecdotal evidence of other people not getting some treatments or not having appointments. But then again, I've also heard some people that are having telephone appointments or some more essential appointments. So I'm not quite sure the extent of the situation that's going on, really. And you always have to be cautious not to overgeneralise your own situation, because, obviously people are in a variety of many different positions, aren't they? So it's a bit concerning at the moment what's going on from my own position. Since the pain is progressing, the aches are persisting, and where they are is getting worse. I'm experiencing more body aches in areas that I didn't before, and so, you know, not getting any tests done to determine what's causing that means not searching for any treatments. I gave up searching because I'm not an expert in it. All the kind of symptoms I was looking for, it didn't seem to match any of those things, so I wasn't properly able to sort of diagnose it myself as anything. I just can't find what it is, sadly. So don't know really, don't know what to do about it. Just carry on, make the best of it really. And I take this tramadol sometimes. The problems with that is that the side effects are quite strong, makes me a bit delirious, you know, it stops you from sleeping for a long time, but it does numb the pain for short term at least, so I don't really know what to do. But yeah, just carrying on, making the best of it, I suppose, really. Trying to look for work, see what I can do. I think it wouldn't prevent me from doing some work at least, but yeah, it's difficult. I suppose I'm a bit concerned that the pain's progressing in certain parts of the body, but I have to sort of make use of the parts of the body that still function okay. I can breathe fine, I can walk okay, I can talk all right, I can sing as much as I used to, so as bad as I used to, I suppose. So that's some things, I suppose. Haven't lost the ability to laugh or cry, so that's something. Yeah, but anyway, that's the long and short update of where I'm up to with the illness at the moment.